Hi guys, this is Marquela the Life Speaker on today, and I wanted to go ahead and show you guys a little thing that I'm doing with my kids that I plan on going back and doing, and it's the behavior class. Go ahead, Tamaya.
My name's Tamaya and my sister name's Tamia. This one, she my little sister, then my mommy, and we all love each other, and all we talking about is anger.
Yes, so on today's topic, me and the girls are going to be working on how to really respond with our anger. So, let's get some chairs, guys. Well,
Take the food out.
I'm gonna just sit on here so they can kind of see.
Wait, we need a notebook.
Yeah, you guys had your notebooks. If not, we got our family.
I have my notebook.
So yeah, I got a suntan. But so for today, our plans is to learn how to respond when we're angry. We're all three working together with this because, sometimes when you're angry, me as a parent, I don't really, you not there when you're angry. So we're working on how to respond. We are talking and having discussion about it. So I think this is a really good thing for parents to do with their kids when it comes to behavior. This is something where I had came up with behavior class, for home. You know what I'm saying? Trying to really get the kids to understand how important it is. And we got to meet them at their level. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's good to have a little business meeting with your kids so they can learn, about their anger. So as we all sit here and we have the meeting and we kind of think about our anger. So
We forgot to write Monday.
yes, today is Monday, and I already wrote
25.
Yeah, the 25th. So as you get that going, we're going to go ahead and get started on anger. So, Tamaya, you are definitely a great child. Tell me the experience of what happens when you're angry and how do you really respond?
When I'm angry, sometimes I just go somewhere where I get to sit and I get to calm down myself. And then the next day, I come to school, and if I get angry, I was just tell the teacher if I can calm down, and if the teacher says no, say just listen. I'm going to the carpet. And so today we was learning about angriness in class, and my teacher told us a lot of stuff about new schools when you go to new schools. And so we had a student that wanted to stay, so he stayed. And I was feeling really afraid if I was in a different class, but I was so happy because I wanted to go to Miss Rivera's class.
Okay, thank you, Tamaya, for kind of giving us an explanation on your anger. So, on today, we kind of show the angry face because sometimes in life, the kids do get angry, and don't the parents do too? So, we got to try to see why they're so angry. So, we're meeting the kids at their levels. Now, here's my next contestant. Tamia, they can't see you. Come over here and kind of tell them over here. You might have to come by me. Sit on me, Mommy. Tell them how you feel when you're angry. How do you feel when you're angry, Tamia?
I feel sad.
You feel sad.
I don't want people.
You don't want people?
I don't want people to get hurt.
You don't want people to get hurt.
Because I want to let them be okay.
You want them to be okay. So usually when you're angry, you're saying that you respond peacefully because you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Well, that's really great, and I'm thankful that you joined our classroom. Thank you, Tamia, for your response. So here's mommy response. Now, mommy needs to work on anger as well. I know when I'm angry, I respond not good either. Mommy responds very mean, and she's in her wordings, definitely not good words. And so, what mommy is planning on trying to do is when people make her mad, calming down, definitely making sure that we calm down because that's the main goal. Is not to respond while you're angry, really, for me. I guess not responding at this moment because I'm very angry. I know when I'm very angry, I'm going off the raw. But I like you guys' response, ladies. So now, how can we apply this anger to where we are not angry? And how can we be respectful when we're angry? So although we're angry at the situation, how can we respond in a respectful way?
When I can say, excuse me, I really, you're so loud. Can you please calm down?
Okay, so that's good. So you're saying you're going to be polite and say, oh my God, you're so loud. Can you please calm down? Now, Tamia, how would you respond so that it won't escalate, so it won't get too bad?
I don't want to get hurt by people fighting.
Okay, so you don't want nobody to be getting hurt by people fighting. So you pretty much saying you would try to break up the fight. So for me, how would I respond so it won't escalate, so it won't get all the way to another level I don't want it to be? Usually after our argument already sparked off, I don't answer because I know there's no use to. Usually I leave it right there, but I know for me, I need to work on just controlling myself because at the end of the day, you're not responsible for how everybody else responds, but you are really responsible for how you respond when it comes to anger. Definitely parenting classes is a great thing, but when you can't do it because, you know, you can't bring your kids, it's a great idea to have your own little behavior class with your children because you never know what might happen, and they're getting older right now, so we have to really work on it. Yes, Tamaya?
So sometimes people, grown folks, kids, all these people, they get upset at the wrong time.
That is true. Actually, that's really true that these people sometimes get upset at the wrong time. It's not time for you to get upset. That's true. So what you're trying to say is pretty much how do you stop people getting upset at the wrong time?
Yeah, because when I was a baby, and then I went to pre-K.
Yes.
I learned about a lot of stuff, and all I wanted to do is be a good kid.
Yes.
And I was like, if I do great, Mommy may have a reward for me. And so I was like, sometimes you don't have to always get awarded.
That's true.
Sometimes you can get stuff from your home, or your family, or all those people. Like when we went Easter, Mommy gave us something special, and we said thank you. And Mommy said you're welcome. She bought us some pretty dresses for Amit, and then we said, Mommy, and this is Mommy. This is how Mommy was looking when she was happy. She looked like this. Don't look at this. This is when Mommy was.
Okay. Thank you, Tamaya, for.
This is when she was happy.
Thank you, Tamaya.
Yeah.
That's a good one. She said some people get upset at the wrong time. That's true. Sometimes it be emergency going on and somebody's getting so upset. What do you do when it's emergency going on and they're really upset and they're very angry and you're like, okay, you're very upset, but we don't really have the time for that. Patience. You have to be patient. Me and the girls are definitely going to be every now and then. It's not an everyday thing with me and the girls, but we're going to come in and kind of show you our plans with the behavior class. I think this needs to be addressed because sometimes in life, again, you're not going to always be able to go to a parenting class. So it's good to have some type of boundaries of trying to kind of get your kids to respond in a calmly manner, especially you knowing that your kids may not always be around you. So you need to really kind of show your kids how to do this. I think behavior class in home needs to be addressed because it's hard. It's really hard to raise your kid in a city because you're raising your kids up for the city. Not for you, but for the city. And so they need to behave well. They have to because you don't know. You don't want your kid locked up somewhere. You don't want your kids out in the street somewhere. So they need to be behaved well. And this is the way that I kind of address the situation. And, you know, it's not an everyday thing. Sometimes I don't get with it, but then I tell myself it's important that we have some type of structure about behavior and talk to the kid about it because they need to know about their behavior. Because as they get older, they're going to catch on to different people. They're going to be hanging out with kids, not just you. They're going to have different people, personalities, kids, everything. It's catching on to anything, whoever watches your kids, whoever, it doesn't matter. And sometimes as parents, we think it's all our fault, but these kids, they're going to be taking up on the whole trait. So it takes a village to really raise kids. And so for me, what I'm trying to do is address the approach of pretty much telling my kids, we are going to try our best to do this behavior class, even though sometimes mommy just be so lazy. But see, by me being lazy, I could be missing out on something. And that's being real. Sometimes as parents, we be lazy, but we cannot be when it comes to the fact that school's calling you multiple times. It's time to be addressed with your kids with the behavior. And it starts with you. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm a little cray-cray in them too. So I need to fix myself. So that's the reason why I personally said I'm going to put myself in a behavior class too because I need to be there. Who am I? I'm a manager. And when you're a manager, you got to be right there with your team. And so I am not perfect. And I know as me as a parent that sometimes, yes, I can go cray-cray. You know, when it comes to anger, it needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed. Yes, baby girl. I've been good? Oh, thank you. That's good to know. Don't have a fit. Uh-huh. You gonna get a whooping. I'm not gonna play with Yes, now see with whoopings now. They don't really get whoopings in here unless it's really serious. Like, again, if they're hitting someone, yes, they're gonna get a whooping. I'm not playing. They're gonna get a whooping. But I don't always whoop my children. I come up with different plans because sometimes there's things that I can fix. Whooping is a quick access, but it's not going to teach them to be successful for them getting towards their goals. Like I said, my father, may he rest in peace, he never hit me. And here I'm go. Look at me, raising my own kids. So everybody's different. My mother whooped me, but everybody's different. Yes, Miss Lucas.
Mommy, I have a chart. It's about
be respectful, be kind, and be safe. Definitely. It's important to be kind, be safe,
and
be respectful.
Be responsible.
Yes. So
hit people.
Let's finish this thing up. So pretty much what I'm saying is when it comes in regards of whoopings, I don't really do like that. But when they are acting up, they will get it. But this is what I really do with them because I want them to plant some good deeds. Because when they're going out there in the world, at least I can say I didn't tell my children this. That I didn't just pick up the belt and whoop them and did not tell them. And feel bad because it wasn't addressed. But when you address it and you tell them what they know they shouldn't do, then it's not on you because your kid knows that mama said, and mama said, and daddy said. And that's what matters the most. If your kids start to say, I know you told me not to do this. I know you said this and that and this and that and this and that. And they didn't apply that. Now that's them being disobedient. Kids, they function different from adults. But sometimes even us as adults, when people are telling us to calm down, we ain't going to listen to them because we're angry. So we have to all come together as a family and work on our children and work on ourselves and make sure that we're all together and we're not blaming just our kids or blaming everybody, but we're more trying to build up our family so that we can go farther in our lives and not look back because we don't need to turn into a pit of salt. So I thank you guys for watching Marquesa the Light Speaker, and it's just a little discussion that me and the girls plan on doing on today. And plan on doing the other day, talking about our conference, and that's very important.
And then you got to not because everybody don't let you be mean. Sometimes they'll be mean to me. You tell the teacher, and the teacher changed car.
Yes.
She put that on green. You no hit people. Keep your hands to yourself. No kick. No. Stop being mean.
Okay, baby girl. Yes. We're about to go.
And then, when it's time to say the Pledge of Allegiance, do you do this? Run around like it's the Pledge of Allegiance. No. We don't run around. We say this.
All right, baby girl.
I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and the liberty and justice for all. Please stand in for 30 seconds of silence. Our lunch choices are pizza, bean burrito,
Tamaya, that is not what we're
and milk.
That is not, we're not in school. But I said behavior class, but that is cute. But that is not what we're doing. But thank you for definitely watching Marquesa the Light Speaker, where we help hear those hearts. We'll definitely be coming around soon. I'll bring the girls in and we'll kind of show you a little thing about our family and what we do as a team to try to get ourselves a little bit higher than where we're at. Because we want to get high. We were low for so long, and so we're trying to build ourselves up. Of course, we had experienced death. We were in a crash. We definitely had their grandmother, my mother. She's sick back to back in the hospital. There's a lot of stuff that's going on, but we're still trying to build up our family to let them know that this is how we do it in our home. Because sometimes you got to be the change. And how can you show them if you don't have anything to show? But we have a lot to show in this family that this is what we're doing, and we're trying our best to get back to where we should be and even higher. Yeah. So thank you for watching Marquesa the Light Speaker, and we hope to see you again. Bye. I will be back tomorrow without the kids. Thank you. Have a very great day.
Bye. Bye.